Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back to the channel. Crimsonpanda here with another Mercenaries PvP video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a new combo, and that is using Leeroy and Smite. So this is kind of like a Mr. Smite combo, but with a little bit of a twist, using one of the free mercenaries and obviously using Leeroy as well. Now the idea behind this comp is to try and get your Rakara, Mr. Smite and Leeroy all to 0 speed abilities so that you can benefit from doing a huge combo. So the way you're going to do that is you open up with Valeera, Nemzi and Zambi. So Zambi is going to use the irrefutable deal to bounce your units back to your bench. Nemzi is going to Boggy Blast to either summon another Boggy if the first one dies, or to just keep your one alive a little bit longer. And then Valeera on turn 1 is actually going to use Fan of Knives, because this is going to increase the speed of your mercenaries by 3 next turn, which is what you then use to speed up Rakara's offensive rally, Mr. Smite's overboard, and then obviously Leeroy's is already at 0 speed doing Leeroy Jenkins. So you offensive rally for 0, overboard for 0, Leeroy then swings into all of the units over the other side, and after each swing Mr. Smite is obviously going to swing as well, so Leeroy gets a buff from Rakara's whenever a friendly character attacks, and then Mr. Smite gets a buff from whenever a friendly character attacks. And each time Leeroy takes damage, Smite swings, and then that is before your opponent has even acted. They're all 0 speed, so it's an insane combo. So then after that, your opponent is then going to act, and if any of them don't hit Mr. Smite, then Mr. Smite is going to attack again. So you're just going to be scaling up a lot with Smite and a lot with Leeroy, and it's just a fun combo overall. You're taking out 2 to 3 mercenaries from your opponent's side every single time with this, and it is super fun. So I definitely recommend you guys trying this one out for yourselves. I'll go through the equipment and then I'll get straight into the gameplay. So Valeera still using Unnatural Smoke, Nemzi using Bogmost, Zambi using the Arena Contender, Rakara using Offensive Rally giving extra stats, Mr. Smite using Heavy Anchor, and Leeroy using Ninja Looting. Now with Mr. Smite, the Heavy Anchor just gives an additional 6 attack if the friendly unit is a pirate. We obviously don't have pirates, but there's no need to do any of the other ones. Whenever a friendly pirate attacks game 4, there isn't any more pirates, and I guess you could use Sailor's Cap if you wanted to, just in case you was going to use his first ability for whatever reason. But yeah, that is the comp. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that more people can see it and we can hopefully get more people into Mercenaries itself. That is kind of what we need to do for this game mode. So enjoy the gameplay, and I will see you in the next video. Bish. 2, 2 and 2. So we want to Nemzi, Valeera and Zambi. And we're going to transition into our bench and hopefully get some crazy stuff off. Ooh, Localar is very scary though with Valeera. But then we can actually counter it because we can go 1 speed to bounce and then just go 7, 7, 7 I guess. Attacking that's fine. Varden's going to go for the attack as well, so yeah, let's do that. So that's going to scale his Frost. That's fine. Heal up our Zambi. Fan of Knives and then punch. And he just went for a massive Frost Shock on the Zambi, which is kind of crazy. So it doesn't matter about the Varden this time because they're obviously not going to be coming back out these units. We're going to bring out our combo. And thanks to Valeera, she is going to speed them all up so that Leeroy will not be going first, he'll be going last. And Leeroy is going to be punching 3 different things, which is going to make Mr. Smite punch 3 different things, hopefully. Does Leeroy punch all 3 at once, or does he take in turns with Mr. Smite? Ooh, we switched it up, gone Karen Diablo and Sinestra, which is fine. That's 2 green units that we get to destroy. So we we offensive rally, then overboard, and then Leeroy. So we should scale quite nicely here, and if we get any kills, then Leeroy also gets more more attack. Okay, so Mr. Smite goes, and then Leeroy goes, and Smite goes, and Leeroy goes, and Smite goes. So we get the kill, and he gets a nice little buff again as well. And boom, AoE is making him attack. Awesome. So we're very slow, but we cleared 2 units, which is nice. Leeroy can punch for 44 into one of these blues, hopefully, if we get a bit lucky. Rakara can just punch something or deal some damage. And Smite is big enough to be able to punch something as well, even at 11 speed. I imagine Varden might freeze something. Or he concedes. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So we go Valeera, Nemzi, and Zambi. Ooh, Shadow Yasharaj. The annoying thing is if they target Valeera, hopefully they don't, because this is dead. We're going to want to summon another one. We have to go Fan because that's what the comp is trying to do, and we do that. We'll keep this from swinging. We just don't want our Valeera dead here. We want it to hit Zambi. Oh, nice. Okay, it doesn't matter if Nemzi dies. All we needed was Valeera to survive, so that this Fan and Knife sticks. And the good thing here as well is that they have more minions for our stuff to hit, for Leeroy to punch into. They're going to get the battle cry +4 from Kazagas coming back out. We're going to be 0 speed. They're going to be probably 1 or 2 speeds. So this should be quite a fun Leeroy turn. So here we go. Nice, Kazagas does come out. These get the buff, which is fine. We don't have the Boggy from Nemzi to protect us a little bit, but we do have just huge amounts of swings here. Don't think they were expecting to see this. They have 3 greens on the bench, which is awesome because our Mr. Smite is going to grow huge here. Hopefully we can get him to around about 200 health. Don't have the Boggy, like I said, to protect us though. But we get more swings with Leeroy. Yes, nice. Absolutely massive. Yasharaj is going to swing as well. Might hit into Leeroy, yeah. Which is a shame, but it doesn't matter. Boom. Just beat the Shadow Kazakas with a Leeroy Mr. Smite combo. So 120, I mean, isn't too bad. Still have Valeera, not stealth, to bear that in mind, and Zambi on the bench. Mr. Smite can attack for 70 into something. Oh, Maestro going in the corner. I think they didn't like what I just did. Okay, so we need to kill Sylvanas before it does Sylvanas stuff, but we can't guarantee killing it. This is going to do 70, so actually, yes, we can by doing that. And then this just hits one of them. It's fine. Nice. And nice. That was just a Maestra. And we have Leeroy to just punch it for one thing. Boom, easy. 2, 2, and 2. Fish is back for a rematch. So same strategy. We're going to go Nemzi, Valeera, and Zambi. No. Oh, yes. They've gone for a Sinestra to start with. Okay. So Zambi is going for the bounce. Valeera is going for the fan. I think Sinestra dies no matter what. Maybe we just go for Jaina. I imagine they're just going to bring the same 3 out then. Nice. Didn't scale any frost, so it didn't take any damage. Boggy's back. So we get another hit now. We get an extra Boggy punch. So that means Mr. Smite is going to attack extra, and Leeroy and Mr. Smite are actually going to be protected by the Boggy a little bit more as well. So we Rakara, Smite, Leeroy. Just one cooldown on these two just to make this possible. So we're attacking first. It's basically what does he want to die, or what can he afford to die to our next play. And I imagine it's going to be Karen, Diablo, and then maybe even Varden. Might be a really weird line. Karen, Localar, Diablo. Okay. Prevent the crit damage, I guess. We could kill the Localar. Yeah, I want to go for Localar. If this does get an attack off, that'd be good. We get protected by 7 damage, so we're only going to take a very little bit off of connecting. But his abilities could go before our Boggy, and if they do, they're going to be AoEs. Not from Diablo, but from Localar and Karen, so Smite is going to get an additional punch for each minion that gets hit. Here we go. Nice. Nice. So good. It's just insane. Oh, and then look at the size of this. That's a concede. Look, Boggy didn't even die. Didn't take hardly any damage from Leeroy. Yeah, wow.